So what's our lady? Tell me what's your name.
My name Bobo Sisi.
Bobo Sisi. And would that be you for that day where the accident take place?
I mean, I be the caretaker of the boat.
So what's happened? Give you an explanation.
Okay. Over the load.
Until they record.
Okay.
When I for talking, talk you.
So the very day who they begin the patrol. For beginner number 4, the operator what I get. I say, we go to the bar, dream of people.
When they were about to start the journey, the captain told them that they should leave. But
the boat will go for I say, the dream so.
Okay.
The very day we go to push up. Now the population will go for can I dream so.
Okay, wait now. Okay, he said that the captain of the boat met him that morning and said, okay, I had a dream that we got a new boat and a lot of people came on this boat. Continue.
Okay. So now we go. We load number 4.
So they picked up people from Mofos?
Yes. We go na Madina.
They
We not load better
from
on the other
Medina.
river. We run 2 rivers. So the other river now we go there.
They went to the other
The
river
other day now we begin load now.
and picked up more people.
Today, we get beaucoup population today. I say
He told his captain they got a lot of people.
we be load sick there. Now I still on left there. Now the man say, today na me
Sick
dey
them?
go. He say na for she don't look me.
So he
I'll
told
go
his captain
okay.
that they had taken some stakes as well, and that they had a lot of people and were overloaded. But the captain said no, he's in charge and he will decide who should go.
Okay, now we go. We go to witness the last state over there called Singapore.
They went to the last stop, which was Singapore.
So we go. We not even burn 2 gallon fuel for Fenchombo. So we go no the breeze take place. That breeze the guy they try for turn the boat.
No, not inside the boat. Okay, so when they went to Singapore, which was at that time the boat was fully loaded, they hadn't gone far, and then a strong wind blew, which swung the direction of the boat.
So the guy for trying for turn the boat now they swell he can knock the stand.
Okay, he tried to control the boat, and then the swelling of the water hit the stern.
So the stand he can knock the stand. Now the boat go down the water.
When this happened, the boat went down in the water with its head or with its waist?
Now the waist.
Okay, with the back end of the boat.
Okay. So where the stand go down, now the boat turn about which way?
How we told them?
Turn about the stand go down. Then when
boat
it don't float, the load where they say it don't float, now it turn about.
Okay.
Now the load out to go.
Okay. So when the stern, the tail end of the boat went down, the boat actually capsized and emptied out the goods and the people and the motorman them, eh?
Yes.
Yeah, and the people.
So when they go, now we begin fight for life there now. They fight for life there now. All man knows are being company again.
Everybody's
Knows
trying to
are being
save
no
their
family
own
no
life.
day again.
Oh my God. He said at that time everybody was just fighting for their own life, you know, whether you were a family or a friend. It wasn't about that anymore. It was about yourself.
So nobody know nobody in company again. If it was to call it, say no call me they no put no call me they will not put you fetch for you, me back they fetch for me own business. And around the party all day, we not see no boat for can rest.
He said they were in the water and people were calling each other. Some would say help me and said no, I gotta help myself. And they were in the water the whole day and they didn't see any rescue team come.
And they would out around 11.
But let I ask you something. When you did not the water, when you say when I did it the whole day, people will not die. Then they struggle no more for whole thing them, or then they swim. What thing will they happen there?
So some people then they die. Some people then they fetch for whole. People then they die.
All at the one spot. Okay, so the whole day they were on the one spot, and some people were dying. Others were just struggling to hold on for their lives to different objects.
Some people then they clean part of the granite bag then where they float. So some people then they hold that batter per mine where they float.
Okay. Some people were trying to float on top of the bags of peanuts. Others were trying to float on top of the barrels of palm wine that were there.
So below 100 people they now below on the boat.
100?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes, 100.
But the news, he said they loaded 100 people, but the news report said 200 and 240.
No. The boat never takes 200.
Go ahead. 100. Okay.
Yes.
But it was still overloaded. It be still overload.
Yes.
Okay.
So, people that will be dying, we expect for 70.
So about 70 people died. Okay. And how did you survive?
Me now, na pata be boat happy. Me and me picking,
So he was on top of the boat. So the boat really upside down.
Yes.
Yeah, the boat was upside down, and he was on the top with his child. And how old was your child?
So gonna see
You picking? How old he be?
From one, a pass from one.
From one. So your kid was like 11 years old.
Yes.
So
then they go take away. We did it around 11 o'clock at night. Then they go collect away.
They were there till 11 o'clock at night, and they picked them up and took them to Shenge. So when they come pick una, other people they with them pick up.
Yes. They pick na net, say na morning, and they pick man, and they pick weed, and they pick the die one day, and they pick the life one day. They can't go to hospital. So from there, they give we medicine, we now take. But we now be the
1 second. So they picked them up, those of them who were alive and those who were dead, and they took them to the hospital and gave them medicine.
So we now be the owners there. Then policeman and hold you and carry you and
okay. But because they were the co-owners, because he's one of the boat assistants, the police arrested them and took them to the Moyamba police station.
Moyamba and carry you and going to have you in Moyamba. We give the statement from Moyamba, the carry you at all. That's the idea we did. We're going to investigate.
So they gave a statement at the Moyamba police station, and then they took them to the capital, Freetown, where the investigation was still underway. It was initiated.
So from there now, they investigate the Minister of Education in Canada, the place now. You can't check out the condition there. The must man and check. You look at the condition there, and then take the boat. The president, the candidate, can't check it out.
So they, from there, the Minister of Education met with them, and the president met with them as well. Investigated the situation, went to Shenge, and looked at the condition of the entire situation.
So they can't give me, they will do supply day, they run over them people who left my water. So the one and they were in Pamuna, they get nothing, back will not be getting nothing, they get ultimately left my water. Will not get way for support there again. So the people then they don't have village yard and they pass so far, they don't get nothing.
So he said, they survived, but basically most of everybody's properties got left in the water, and a lot of surviving families are still here, and they're really struggling because most of the providers of those families are the ones that were lost. But make I ask you, when that boat sink, they picking them, how they picking them do?
The picking them, some more boats that will die, the one then they then grab now the people that they can go and picking them for go put them at school. Now the picking them will accommodate some of them. The family then the family don't die. No people they know they get for take care of them for put them at school again.
So who side then they?
Then they not some of them they not so boku they no chance now they for
picking them.
Yes, then they.
Okay. So for the accident, a lot of kids who survived are back in the village with no parents to look after them or take care of their education.
Then they. Right now, they didn't ask some more. They didn't ask some people that they for take care of them.
There's some in Freetown as well in the capital with no one to look after them. So they tap for themselves. Then tap for themselves. Or they tap now the also side people and they don't know that go.
Yes.
Okay.
So me young people that wouldn't send the scholarship. Me can pass the family that he big money for put on a school for me. Go to all of the care go for go put on a school to be developed now.
Okay, he said even him, like everything he was taking with him to the capital to put his child in school, got lost in the water. So now he's depending on family members to help support him and his child.
So some people in the one go school, but money no they give for educating them. They pick them family they don't die. But if you see people that they help them, they see they lack for land. But nobody know they give for help them for them go school.
But their parents have died. But if there are people who are out there willing to help them, they would be ready to learn. They are just in the village, just living day by day on the agricultural crops, which, you know, if the season is bad, meaning there wouldn't be food on some days.
So most of the scholarship government they send they need to we own villagers, so they not give it. They say now we own village the boat come out, it go cause problem. Okay. We own villagers they not give nothing.
The government has been giving support to some of these families, but the support never reached this village because people said that the boat it took off from this village, and so they're the cause of the accident. So no help has really reached to this village.
So they say now we own the boat will come on, so it go cause problem. And if any supply we can, now we own village, they know the Giileh. So they say now we own boat come on. Any supply with the government they sell, any to the people that they help with now for can help with now. So they know the Giileh. Pass number one now, see seven. I can't sorry for when I count them book there, so we can't supply we own village now. So because of now, you are not born. I know most. But no help now, so we can't help now. We own village.
But they said all the assistance that has been given by the government has never reached here because the other neighboring villages are mad that the boat came from this town, which at that time was a good thing because there was no other boat. But now they're mad and no assistance has reached them as well. They said that, we're the first people who they see have come here to give any kind of support in the form of assistance since that accident. But, other villages or nearby towns have been receiving, but none of them have. Okay.
So that's what happy.
Okay.
But
let me ask you, because what will they come, the member of parliament, it been said we say let we go na other tongue. It be say no Kenya. It say na they don't use for the give donation. What's in this tongue ya? It say na they una can get meeting them.
Na fakir.
Yes.
But we go there. They know they assist. They know they assist we fine. We they build the boat now we own village. They say now we own village the boat come out go cause problem and that.
Okay.
And it's what the minister carry. Then they use that no more that they know it green as so more for sure. They not consider about.
But then now the people in the village make that decision. The minister not aware of that.
Yes.
Okay.
They want and they wouldn't do
okay.
Back.
So we talk. He said. He says there's a lot of assistance that has been coming, and they have a general meeting location, but when they go to that town, they are not received well because the boat was made in their town, and people say their boat caused the accident. So they don't receive any of the assistance. And I just asked him, and he's explained that the minister and the members of parliament who come here to make that assistance are not aware of this. So today we're making it known that Mofos is where the boat was built. It's where the journey started. The boat was a help to all the neighboring villages. It was a way of transporting everybody to another land and to the capital. But when the tragedy took place since then, they haven't had any support, and we are appealing. It is a natural disaster. It is not something that was meant to happen. So we are appealing for assistance to reach this village and other neighboring villages. Thank you. All right, thank you.